All right, all right. Yo. What's up? It's like nah. I don't know why I'd be so overly geeked. I do try to be excited, try to make the YouTube intro like organically like energetic and stuff. But am I recording? Yeah. Whatchamacallit? I don't know. I'm still trying to get used to this all, trying to really figure out my real intro and shit. But yo, what's up, y'all? It's a new week. It's a whole new week. You know what I'm saying? We made it through another weekend, another week. Don't know if y'all shit was some bullshit or not. I know my shit definitely was some bullshit. It's some point, some type of bullshit happened. But the weekend was cool. Weekend was definitely good though. What'd I do? I went to the first off, greatest thing was cooling with my girl. That's always a blessing. Cooling with my girl. What else? I went to the went to the little Osama concert. Oh, bruh, who was smoking weed back here? Somebody was back here at my job smoking weed. Now, I did not do this. I just found this. That's wild as shit. I'm gonna just throw that away, actually. But, yeah, nah. Went to the little Osama concert. Bro. I'm telling you, bruh. First off, I went to that shit by myself. But I definitely ran into some other, definitely ran into some cool little people while they was there. I was sitting there chatting with niggas, I guess. You know, I really wasn't, really couldn't hear them niggas. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas know how niggas be. When it's like, okay. Yeah, you just be looking, be like, yeah, this shit cool. You talk to a nigga for a little bit. And then on to the next shit. But, what was I gonna say? What was I about to say? Yeah, the little old concert was cool. This nigga, it was like he was. This is my thing is like you can tell when first off it's just like certain celebrities and shit. It's like first off we can all know like this nigga Osama this is demonic now, right? Like he's literally demonic. His whole album cover was literally like, first off, I mean, and look, I'm not trying to diss O or nothing. I'm not trying to you know what I'm saying, fault him for anything. I'm just trying to call him out. It's just like the shit was demonic, for real. Like, he mocked Jesus Christ, made a mockery of Jesus Christ, and made Jesus look demonic for an album cover. That's that's not godly at all. And then Jesus was definitely pointing down, bruh. Like, he was pointing downward. What's associated with down, bruh? Fucking hell, bro. The devil, demons, all that shit. All that shit's associated with down there, bro. And it's like, we going around repping that. And my thing is, though, it's like, I'm not trying to diss Lil O, but I'm trying to call out that there's definitely celebrities out here. I'm trying to make like people aware there's literally celebrities out there. There's some celebrities, bruh. It's like they put on, like they show you all this little demonic stuff. But it's like a lot of the stuff that people are putting out there subtly is like that's the shit that they genuinely entertain in life. And like, here's my thing. It's like, if you following me, it's like, if you following me, then I'm hoping that maybe y'all are like enlightened in like the spiritual, and y'all genuinely believe in the spiritual, because that's what I believe in. And so it's like, you know what I'm saying, that's like the first off, this is how we gonna get far. It's like with me, it's like if y'all don't believe in the spiritual, if y'all don't believe like wholeheartedly, like y'all believe in spiritual anomalies and stuff like that, everything, because all that stuff has been proven to be real. Like I said, God is real. The Bible really tells you demons exist. So all that stuff is real. So it's like, that's the only way we're going to get far, is if y'all acknowledge that all this shit is real. But what I'm talking about is like celebrities and stuff. Some celebrities genuinely be selling their souls, because I feel like, and here's my thing, it's like celebrities, it's just, you gotta seriously peep this shit. It's like a celebrity can first start out as something when they're getting started, right? And this is why I say it's like celebrities, and it'd be like the dark and twisted ones are the ones that generally got caught up by the damn devil. Some of them have sold their soul, because here's the thing. Celebs literally are people that have tried to embark on the plan that God has made them. Think about it. They tried to do the thing that made them most successful. But at the time when they became successful and they've been doing what they was doing, they got on their grind and stuff, working on God's plan. At one point, the devil came into their life and deterred them and showed like with something, tried to put them a different way. Sometimes the devil tries to keep putting obstacles in front of you or something, or to try and defer you too, because you'll say this is too hard, and so you'll try and find an easier way. The easiest way to become rich and famous is clearly by selling your soul. That's what some of these celebs have do. That's what some of these celebs have done, is they have sold their soul for some for some like diamonds and gold, and now they're rich as fuck. Now, see, here's my thing. What I want y'all to peep is like, who is the demonic out of the demonic? Who is like the most evil out of the most evil, bruh? It's like, me, when I was at the Lil O concert, like me, I personally think this nigga Lil O talks to demons, bruh. First off, it's like, when at the concert, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this, like, first off, he shouldn't have never took, whatever he was doing before the concert, he took long as shit to come out, right? And then it's like, I've seen Lil O, how he would act at previous concerts and concerts earlier on. It's like, first off, like his little jump out tour, bro, at least he would like interact with the crowd. And like, now it's like, I was looking at him, he was just looking around. He was just looking around, just like looking, like as if he was looking for something. But it didn't look like he was enjoying himself. He looked like he was genuinely like just looking for something. Now, I may sit in here and I might just sound crazy. But I was I was right there in the front of the crowd, front of the mosh pit, in front of the stage. This nigga got close up and he's just looking around as if he was looking for somebody. Or looking out for somebody. You feel me? And he could be y'all saying he got ops, but he could have ops. He's rich or famous, so you never know who's out there trying to get him. But my thing is, it's like, no one's out to get you, nigga, not here. And then also, it's just like, during the whole thing, he was acting weird. Not the whole time, but like, he was sitting there, act all creepy and stuff, and it's like, he's already entertaining demonic stuff. It's like, y'all could say it here and say it's an act if y'all want to believe that shit. But I'm like, no, that's not no fucking act. Hell no. And it's like, here's the thing. People do be demons. People who entertain demons, it's like, a demon can't possess you, and a demon can literally just walk with you. A demon can either at times, can pretend to be you, and then a demon can also just take over at times, let you think that you're in control. You walk around at certain times, the demon allows you to be you because he knows that this answer or situation calls for you. But then any other time, it's him. Or it's that thing. You see what I mean? Like, prime example, right? Of celebrities dying. First off, they already exposed people like Whitney Houston being sacrificed and shit. If y'all didn't know about that shit, go look that shit up. Like, they just exposed, they went into the room, they talked about the shit that was in the room, talked about candles, or I don't know if they said candles. Go watch the room though, but they said they definitely sacrificed Whitney. And so it's like, a person I'm gonna bring up. First off, I was you know what I'm saying, big supporter. Like, this is one of the people that like Uzi. I'm talking about Uzi. I was one of Uzi's like biggest supporters growing up. Cause like growing up, I like that was definitely like the guy. That was definitely my guy. I was listening to all Uzi shit. I remember Uzi said that he was like gonna die at 24. Now, when Uzi around that time, as soon as he said that he was gonna die at 24, everybody was like Uzi's just a weirdo, or everybody was like Uzi's demonic and just like that, this and that, this and that. After that whole situation, mind you, Uzi's always had some like melodic or like different type of music. But then after that whole era of like Uzi's gonna kill himself by 24, and he just kept dropping music and shit. It's like Uzi back then, it's like he was already a weird dude. So then it's like either he was gonna get closer to God, right? Over the years, and it's like he would have changed his shit, because that's all anybody ever does, right? Is mature. No one genuinely gets weirder and weirder, and the people that do get weirder and weirder. First off, he said he was going to kill himself, right? Me personally, I do think Uzi is dead. I really do. I think Uzi is dead, and whatever demon he sold his soul to, that's the character that's parading around him. Because it's like Uzi's whole life doesn't even make sense. Random little rapping nigga out of Philly. It's like, now definitely his music was different. So that's why I'm like, think about it. This is a kid who his music was different. So probably at the time, especially in Philly, niggas was probably calling Uzi gay. Niggas was probably like, you know what I'm saying, dissing all this shit, because especially in Philly, it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's a bunch of hard Philly rappers and shit. And then you got Uzi. It's like, you feel me? So I feel like definitely young Uzi probably felt discouraged, like the type of music he was trying to push out there. And then, and it's proven. Sometimes either the devil will try and tempt us and try and sway us when we're embarking on our plan to better the world. The devil will try and get at us when we think that our way isn't like the way that God is intending for us to go. He's going to try and take us off that path. Now, once we start embarking on that path, like I'm saying, but that only happens when we start embarking on that path. When we simply sit here and do nothing to try and do some good in the world, or try and change the world, or try and do something, you feel me? It's like, then then he's not going to care. He's just going to stop you by simply just giving you the same fear that you've had since day one. The fear of being like, oh, well, if I do this and it doesn't do anything, then I'm just waste my time. I'm like, no, nigga. See, look, you can't let the devil do that shit to you. But yeah, I sit here and say what, it's like demons. Where I was going with Uzi was that demons, like, people like do certain types of sacrifices and stuff over time, because it's like they sacrifice, do a bunch of things for a demon, for then the demon to then take over and enter their body, or the demon has been in his body and then they're just doing certain things and the demon's tricking them so then the demon can then fully take over your body. You can be fully possessed, and then we have a little demon just walking around and pretending to be a human being. That's why it's like some people, when they don't try and act like they're not human, it's because it's something else. That's something else. Once people start acting like they're not human and putting themselves above human beings, that's when they become something else. And that's clear as day. Because what? Mind you, all you did was get some money. Why are you like, what the fuck is going on? You feel me? You start doing weird little gay shits. Like, think about it. And like Diddy, think about it. Diddy parties and shit, first off, Diddy been doing demonic rituals. Do your research on Diddy. Diddy been doing demonic rituals. And now look at all the shit he got exposed for. All that gay shit. The demonic, and that's why I'm like, anybody who's demonic, bruh, I mean, I'm not sitting here saying, you know what I'm saying, that the Zesty Festy party is demonic or nothing. But it's got a clear tie that a lot of demonic and weird, creepy people do a lot of gay and not gay, but homo and just, yeah, a lot of gay shit. Like, they do a lot of strange things. A lot of strange activity. Behind the scenes, Michael Jackson's another person I believe sold his soul. And first off, because think about it, it's all be little weird niggas. Be people who start out nice, right? Start out cool. And then it's just over the time. First off, Michael Jackson was able to do, he had an extraordinary amount of fame. Michael Jackson was praised. Now, here's the thing, it's like, it's up to us to try and figure out who our idol is. My idol is obviously the God, our Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? I put no other man above me because we are all men. We are all human beings. God is the only thing that's higher than all of us. Now, yeah, that's how that works. There's no higher person than any of us than God. The food chain goes animals, us, the Lord. You feel me? And then Jesus is the role model that we are supposed to follow. Just the ways of how he moved. You feel me? We're not supposed to try and sit here and say we want to be like Uzi or we want to be like Cardi or we want to be like any other type of celebrity. We want to be like Jesus. We want to have, you know what I'm saying? We want to have the same characteristics, somewhat, move like him, and praise God. Jesus praised God, so that's what we do. But anyways, like I said, what was it talking about? See, look, I keep going off topic. I start talking about Michael Jackson. Yeah, no, Michael Jackson's demonic because, like I said, he was just weird and he was able to do extraordinary things. First off, he was able to do extraordinary things, and it's like, I feel like you couldn't really get into contact with Michael Jackson because, see, here's the thing, it's like, celebrities know, it's like, if you're aware that you got a lot of money and if you're aware that you got a lot of popularity, it's like you generally have to just move like a day-to-day citizen. What the fuck? But, hold on. These niggas call me back into the building. All right, y'all. I'll be right back.